But before your Lordship, it's paragraph legal view of the matter, at the cost of repetition. But we had an option of challenging this order and seeking stay of the order. But considering the position on ground, because there is one tribe which is, according to the High Court, should be conferred with the status. Lord, we chose not to, my Lord, seek stay and seek only extension for 1 year, so that situation calms down.
Paragraph 15, placitum F.
Because stay would have some impact, not again on the situation on the ground.
Paragraph F. Courts cannot and should not expand jurisdiction to deal with the question as to whether a particular caste, subcaste, a group, part of tribe, sub-tribe is included in any one of the entries mentioned in the presidential order issued under Article 341 and 342. Particularly so when in clause 2 of the said article, it is expressly stated that the said orders cannot be amended or varied except by law made by Parliament. The power to include, exclude, amend, or alter the presidential order is expressly and exclusively conferred on and vested with Parliament, and that too by making a law. Then, my Lord, a little bit on the next page. Allowing the state governments or courts or any other authority or tribunal to hold inquiry as to whether a particular caste or tribe should be considered as one included in the schedule of the presidential order when it is not so specifically included may lead to problems. A little lower than that, my Lord. That apart, when no other authority other than Parliament, that too by law alone, can amend the presidential order, neither the state governments nor the courts, nor tribunal, nor any authority can assume clear, the first respondent state is directed to submit the recommendation.
Are you appearing before the DB?
Yes.
No, my Lord, I
It's
can't.
the same party.
No.
It's the same party which has filed
It's not the same party, sir.
the original petitioner here.
I'll tell you, Lordship,
Page 9 of my
tell you, Lordship, one.
Chief
Is different. Should be the order of the.
Mr. Gonsalves.
Yes, sir.
Now that an appeal has been filed before the division bench.
Yes.
Which is writ appeal 88 of 2023 by the All Manipur Tribal Union.
Yes.
You can join in that appeal. You can.
No, I'll tell you, Lordship, what's happened. We can't go to the High Court. The Kukis can't go. We had to ask somebody else to represent us.
I'm sorry.
In the High Court, no cookie lawyer is appearing and can appear, because, just a minute, please. Because the area of the High
Don't
Court
say that.
is 1 kilometer from the villages that have been burnt down.
Let's not.
So no cookie lawyer is appearing in the High Court at all. It's not possible. It's a very dangerous situation for a cookie lawyer to go
The
there.
order itself has been stayed for a year now.
Anyone can appear on the video conferencing platform. What is the difficulty?
The internet is also intermittently working, my lord. It's very
Tell
dangerous to
the-
go
You
there.
can ask the Chief Justice to, yes, let the High Court, you file a writ appeal again. A writ appeal has now been entertained.
It's not by me, my lord. It's by another
I know, but
organization.
a writ
Yes.
appeal has been entertained.
And they went,
You can seek a stay of the order.
they went, my lord, for impleadment. The
There was
tribal
writ
union
appeal,
went
you would
for
have taken a
impleadment.
different view, but there is a writ appeal now which the High Court
Already
is.
a tribal union has filed the writ
The
appeal.
All Manipur Tribal Union has already filed a writ appeal against the order of the single judge, which will be considered on the 6th of June. It's coming up now.
Yes, my lord, but we are not, it's not possible for the cookies to go there at all. Neither the victims can go nor the lawyers can.
Lord, that is factually
And not
incorrect.
the single one, you see the
Somebody
appearances.
We will.
The single one is
Lord, Lord, such arguments, Lord.
So when the attack
Aggravated.
place,
All right, that is one aspect on the correctness of the order. Now we have seen that a writ appeal has been filed and that 1 year's time has been granted by the.
On our request.
no, that's for what? Let me clarify that. That's not on the order directing the state to send the recommendation.
It's time for consideration of the direction made at direction 3 of the order is extended for a period of 1 year from the. date of
Correct.
the order.
That is that the state should consider the representations made by the
State has been given a
tribals.
year's time, but this will not affect anyway the correctness of the original order because the writ appeal has been filed against.
Yes, my lord, that can always be examined, my lord. And therefore, my lord, possibly the appellant whom he represented has sought to withdraw.
Yes.
He understood the problem that.
No. Now see what they did to him.
Now insofar as the rehabilitation is concerned,
Yes.
Can I show you that, my lord?
yes.
Can I show you that? Turn to my
Now, I've seen this
application
part.
for directions,
Tell us, Mr.
which are urgently needed. Turn to that, my lord. Turn to my application for directions.
This will keep on coming.
See what I urgently-
Actually, they are correct. I have taken instructions. They are, Lord, I stopped, Lord, at that.
Now see what I need.
Let's leave that apart right now.
No, I don't
Let
want to
us-
leave. The matter was pending. I want protection from the army to the areas that will be attacked soon, our anticipation. Now, what has happened? Army was there right from the beginning, third. Army was always in Imphal. Chief Minister did not allow them to come out. Chief Minister told them, you stay, when I want you, I'll call you out.
I don't want.
Third onwards, seventh, now wait a minute, please. Third onwards,
Switch
third
has
onwards,
camps.
just a minute.
No chief minister gained
Third onwards,
permitting the situation to flare up. Lord. It's
and
a-
that's exactly.
It's
So now
politically,
when
Lord.
asking,
All right.
can I just speak, my lord? Can I just argue? I want to argue and give.
1 second. 1 second. 1 second.
Army protection.
One
we want.
second.
Yes.
1 second. A status report has been filed on behalf of the state of Manipur, indicating, bracket 1, the steps taken to bring normalcy to the law and order situation in the state, comma. Bracket 2, details of release camps which have been opened, semicolon. Compensation packages made available on account of death or as the case may be injury. Bracket 4, security measures for protecting religious places, semicolon. 5, transportation of persons who are stranded due to the ongoing crisis, semicolon. And bracket 5, registration of FIRs and the recovery of arms. Good stop. Besides the above aspects, the status report is also, the state of Manipur has adverted to 2 developments which have taken place before the High Court, colon. Bracket 1, the writ appeal has been, a writ appeal, MC bracket WA number 88 of 2023 has been filed by the All Manipur Tribal Union and others against the judgment of Justice M.B. Muralidharan against the judgment dated
27/3/27
March 2023 of a single judge of the High Court of Manipur, into brackets, Justice A.V. Muralidharan, M.B. Muralidharan. Full stop. While entertaining the writ appeal has been entertained by a division bench of the High Court on 15 May 2023. And while issuing notice, the case has been the writ appeal has been directed to be listed on 6 June 2023. Semicolon, bracket 2. An application was moved by the state of Manipur before the single judge who passed the order dated 27 March 2023 for extension of time for considering for extension of time on which the single judge has directed that time for considering the direction, the time for considering direction bracket 3 in the order dated 27 March 2023 shall stand extended by a period of 1 year. Stop. Mr. Tushar Mehta, the next Solicitor General, states that having due regard to the sensitive law and order situation which had emerged in the state, the state government at this stage had moved the single judge for extension of time, a period of 1 year, so that the situation can normalize in the meantime.
Can I show your lordship what I'm asking?
Stop. 1 second. Let me stop. Next. Since the division bench of the High Court of Mr. Falk Gonsalves, then senior counsel appearing on behalf of the
Petitioners.
the petitioners, which admits that the direction which was issued by the single judge in the order dated 27 March 2023 is contrary to the settled position of law, which has been expounded by a constitutional bench of this court in state of Maharashtra versus Millen, 2001, 1 SEC, page 4. Since the writ appeal is pending before the division bench, we leave it open.
Can I show you, my lord, what I need, please?
We leave it open to the.
I want to point out before your lordship finishes the order.
Parties who are aggrieved by the order of the single judge to make appropriate submissions before the division bench in that regard. Full stop. Next. Full stop. It is any party aggrieved by an order passed by the division bench of the writ appeal would be at liberty to pursue its rights and remedies before this court.
Can I show your lordship, my lord, what I'm asking urgently today? Today, before anything goes.
Yeah.
Page 18.
You must clarify.
Page 18.
He appears for. Mr. Dangma.
Page 18.
Why don't
For
you?
the petition.
1 second.
Page 18. This is the areas.
Why don't you identify what you're
I've identified the areas where the tribals fear imminent attack. My whole application shows from 3rd onwards, 70% skilled. I'm not going into that.
Why don't you tell us what specifically you want in the nature of?
Yes, prayer clause A and B.
Alternatively,
Prayer clause A and B.
but it is not possible.
At page-
Mr.
At page
Salvis
23.
knows and police doesn't know. Let
Page
us bring it to
23.
the notice of-
Let us see, Mr. Gonsalves's IA. Have you, sir, is that
Yes.
e-file or not?
No, yes, E-file 103548 and served on the other side 2 days ago.
If there is any apprehension by.
Yes, there is, sir. 3. I limit it to
May I
that, forget
suggest-
everything else.
May I suggest?
No, you
Not
listen
Mr.
to me
Gonsalves,
first. Page 23.
Anyone,
Now see
my lord,
prayer clause
any
A.
apprehension,
Mr. Solicitor, we have something in mind. Let's just, we don't, yours is in 17.2, right? Yeah.
Prayer clause A is at page 23.
10
listed the villages at page 18
Yes.
where the attacks are likely to happen. And at my prayer clause is at page A,
Don't create.
that the
panic
Indian
by
army be
villages
stationed
where attacks are
there
likely
to protect these persons. Because the police are on the side of the assailants.
Lord, again at the.
Prayer clause A.
Interruption, it
And
would be
prayer clause
really
B.
irresponsible to say, it would create panic that these are the villages where attacks are likely to happen. Because one individual.
80 people killed, villages destroyed, even while the matter is pending in court. Army not called out. Army not called out, and the chief minister asked them to stand down. So I'm asking, let the army go to these villages.
Mr.
See
Gonzalez.
page 18.
Mr. Good.
Page 18 is the list.
1 second.
Yes.
Let us see what you have said. Then
Yes.
something in mind.
Yes.
I just want to identify what you have said in the application. Just
Yes.
put that page.
Shall I show that? Yes, yes. Please see that, my lord. Turn to page 4. I'll just show you quickly within a few minutes.
Now we are at para 53, page 18, since you were saying page.
I took you to that page because I skipped over pages, but if you want to see what it says, let me show you in a few minutes. Turn to
One
page.
page you've already got it. Mr. Gonzalez, you already read it. Yes.
So I've got day by day the attacks and the killings. So the total stands at 70 today. Now, my lord, at page 18 is the list of the villages where the attacks are likely to take place. We've received information, the planning is taking place by two very militant armed organizations that I've stated here.
I'm sorry, my lord.
Under the protection of the chief
Drawing a
minister.
target there.
Yes.
And I have
Under the
something to
This
say.
might
Now,
create a
please don't-
panic among
I have
the villagers.
Just 1 second.
Only
1
want to
second.
speak in
1
peace,
second.
that's all.
1 second.
Yes.
IA number, just 1 second, please.
Yes.
IA number क्या है ये?
I number 103548. It's listed today.
IA number 10.
3548.
3548 of 2023. Certain apprehensions have been expressed on behalf of the petitioners. Based on the apprehensions, the petitioners have sought appropriate directions so that necessary steps can be taken for enhancing security measures in sensitive areas.
In the villages set out.
Sensitive areas. Certain specific villages have also been identified in the IA. Full stop. We have the considered view that we have the considered view that the apprehensions which are expressed in the IA will be taken into account by authorities who are interested with monitoring the law and order situation in the state. Full stop. A copy of the IA shall be forwarded to the Chief Secretary of the State of Manipur, together with the security advisor. You have said that the security advisor also took.
There is a security advisor who is former DG of CRPF, a very decorated officer.
Full stop. And the security advisor. Full stop. The competent authorities shall immediately attend to the grievance after due verification and take such appropriate measures as are required to foster confidence and ensure peace and tranquility.
Yes. Now, my lord, I understand. If you want me to go back to the High Court, I'll go back.
Also give it.
Will your lordship transfer this matter to the High Court? I'll go back immediately. I want protection for certain, which I can't tell your lordship today, but I, yes.
There is an item 33 also.
But I am on page 33, my lord.
33
Can I just finish, my lord?
is our apprehension. My lord, we have filed a PIL.
Yes.
We have pointed out, my lord, that certain parts of the state are now, my lord, out of control of, my lord, the administration also.
But that's
Because
what I
they
want
have
to
put
take your
up barriers, they have put up barriers on the national highways and they have cut off the water channels. Now, so therefore, my lord, these apprehensions, my lord, have been, are the subject matter of 33.2, my lord.
Permit me 1 minute, my lord.
Full stop. Other IAs have been filed by.
No, my lord, I have filed a writ, my lord, the High Court Bar Association.
Yes.
Just half a minute, my lord. The High Court Bar Association of Manipur has filed a writ petition number 574, which is listed as item 33 today and tagged on with item 17.
Right.
But I want to show to your lordship just 2 paragraphs, if your lordship permit me, at page 6 and 8.
Why don't you make the
What
point?
is the same?
The point is, my lord, this, that there are illegal immigrants coming in through a porous border of 398 kilometers from Myanmar. And they are the ones who are creating all this problem about whatever is happening in the state today. The second, and they want to settle down because of what is happening in Myanmar. They want to settle down and come and stay in Manipur. That's one. Secondly, my lord, they are very much into big poppy cultivation and drug trade. So what is happening is that when people are going and trying to get the poppy cultivation to be regulated or otherwise destroyed, it is sought to be destroyed. That is how these militant camps are arising out of Myanmar and making the hell for the people of Manipur.
I don't
So
understand.
therefore, I'm sorry,
We are dying.
See, okay.
Only we are dying.
I have filed a writ.
We are dying.
Monopoly on.
I can't speak on
Always it's enough.
Mr. Gonzalez.
This is a serious concern, my lord.
Therefore, because I am concerned.
Have a brief opportunity to give us their view.
Yes, so therefore, I'm only bringing that to you, Lord. I have specifically made this averment in para D and E of my writ petition 574 by the High Court of Association of Manipur. And this is the larger problem, which is the basis for this entire agitation that has happened. And the militant camps are coming out of Myanmar.
By appearing
If
33.
your lordship is saying.
Just
Only one thing.
similar writ petitions and
Just that we
applications,
can't do anything.
similar
We'll
writ
ask
petitions
authorities
and
to
applications
do it.
have been filed before this court by other parties.
576, 574.
Mine is 574, my lord.
One submission on one IA.
All right. Similar writ petitions and applications have been filed by other parties before this court. Full stop. This includes a writ petition which was instituted by the High Court Bar Association of Manipur.
And my lord, the global weightage.
Lordship, may I also-
Now, my lord, my request is, please transfer these.
The content, the apprehensions, which have been, set out in the above petitions, or as the case may be applications, shall also be
Lordship, may I also mention 33.1.
Now, my lord, my request is,
taken into account by the, in similar terms, by the law enforcement authorities as directed above.
my request is,
And
we'll all go to
Liberty-
the High
if
Court.
your lordships are not
Please transfer
entertaining-
all the matters
If
to
your
the.
lordships are not entertaining, then I can go to the,
In all,
I
transfer
can
these
go to the
matters.
division bench.
We'll
The
like
High
to see
Court.
this, what we'll do in this matter is.
Transfer all.
that- No, we are not transferring all proceedings to the High Court. Let the government of Manipur give us a fresh status report immediately after the reopening. We want some.
Yes, please, Lord.
To be apprised of what steps.
Yes, my lord, especially my petition, my lord, about.
So I have a IA.
We are not stalling any proceedings before the High Court, but independently as a constitutional court, we want to be apprised periodically on what steps are being taken.
We shall.
Lordship, I have an IA. Lordship, attention please.
First title.
There's 2 aspects. Just want to highlight 2 aspects. Item IA number 104041.
Yes.
Only 2 aspects.
Yes.
2 minutes.
Yes.
Lordship, may I kindly see page number 46.
No, you tell us. Yes. Nobody has.
Yeah, basically there is a suspension of operation against with the Kuki militants or the so-called militants. So what is happening is that there is a complete breach of that arrangement, and the militants are coming out of their jungle camps and disturbing peace and tranquility. So that's one aspect which the government of India and the government of Manipur has to take care to ensure there's such operation, suspension of
Now look, I'll tell you
operation is.
just one thing, one thing.
Sorry, yeah.
Course of proceedings indicates that there are allegations which are being leveled by both sides here,
Yes.
right? We have now, therefore, we can't go and ascertain the correctness of allegations leveled by either side against the other. At the same time, we have serious pleadings on the record which indicate a need for intervention. That intervention by its very nature cannot be of a judicial body. that intervention has to be of
I
of
understand.
administrative
The
cost,
general direction will do.
which is what we have done.
Yes.
We have flagged those concerns.
Yes.
We have said, we have referred to the repetitions, we have referred to the IAs, and we have said they have been filed by both sides, by different parties before this court. We have directed in our order that the chief secretary and the security advisor, who is a DGP rank officer, shall take into account these concerns and take necessary steps to ensure that peace and tranquility is maintained. So, and we have not just therefore left it.
Just report.
We are keeping this matter thereafter, filing a status report before us.
So
We are not, one second, we are not entering into the fray as to who primarily was responsible.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Because on the basis of just pleadings of one side bereft of any responses, it's very difficult for the court to do that. And doing that at this stage may not be advisable in the interest of
The
maintaining.
general direction, Lordship, to ensure that such arrangement is enforced. Because it's an agreement in place.
What we have said, we have said that.
Yeah. Another aspect, Lordship, another aspect.
Lordship, I appear 33 point.
Let me just continue. Another aspect, Lordship, I was flagging before the same bench in some other matter that the importance of national highways. There is a blockage of national highway at Kankura.
All this falls under the realm of law and order situation.
So
We have noted, we have asked.
It's a big stop for coming
authorities
people.
to look into the matter. There is nothing, then we can't do anything more than that. We have indicated, we are keeping this matter
Law
pending.
and order is a state subject.
Yes, Lord.
We as the apex court can ensure that parties, that the powers which are entrusted to the authorities are exercised by them.
Yes, Lordship.
That they don't turn a blind eye.
Yes, Lordship.
How to intervene, the manner in which intervention should be arrived at is a matter also of.
And also a line.
Arey bhai, suno to kabhi.
Understand this, Lordship.
Is a matter for the political arm of the executive. We must also as a court be conscious of the fact that certain matters are entrusted to the political arm of the
Yes, Lord.
government. We are here to prod them. We are here to ensure that there is no inaction by the state, which is what we intend to do. And we have kept the matter. We have not really accepted Mr. Gonsalves' submission that transfer everything to the High Court.
Understood, Lordship.
Because we don't want another round of highly politicized proceedings before the High Court. We want to retain control of
In fact,
it.
I'm happy with that.
One line on national highways. Lordship.
Lordship, I appear in 33.
All apprehensions or facts, whatever, are to be taken care of.
Yeah, including national highways.
Lordship, I appear in 33.1. I appear in 33.1, Lordship. There are some very specific prayers that we have asked for and certain things that I wish to bring to my Lord's attention, which may kind of throw light on what Mr. Ranjit Kumar is saying, what Mr. Gonsalves is saying, and what is coming from the other side here. There. Lordship, I have my IA in 33.1, which is one.
Tell us. Don't-
Lordship, a prayer that we have asked for is that in pursuit of Lordship's direction in Kaushal Kishore, officials of the state machinery may be restrained in the statements they make in the public. Lordship, I have extracted posts and public statements made by the current chief
We'll not get into all that.
which are openly communal,
Statements.
talking about how the Kukis are foreigners, which is this whole foreigner business. The moment there's a conflict, one side is labeled as a foreigner. The chief minister is saying that this unrest in the state is being caused by Kuki foreigners who have come into the state. Then and Lordship, I didn't wish to read it, but Lordship, you destroyed our Manipur in the name of Christianity, drugs, copy, guns, lootings. This is something being fed by the chief minister from his official handle. Lordship, I have post after post of openly communal statements being made by him.
Copy, give me.
And Lordship,
Pasha, for the present, let us see
administration of
that
the
the law and
state.
order.
Mr. Solicitor, all that you would say is we're not writing this
All
in
of
our order, but some exercise of restraint.
Restraint, I am not, it
From
would be
every side,
conveyed.
From every side.
It would be conveyed, and so far as
Including
Pasha is
authority in the
concerned,
state.
And
so
Lord-
far as Pasha is concerned,
Lordship, in that
Mr. Kumar's concern is right. So far as Mr. Pasha.
Pasha, one second, Mr. Pasha.
Mr. Ranjit Kumar's concern about Myanmar people entering illegally is right. And that is a concern of the government also, and steps are being taken.
Now, my Lord, I want to request.
Mr. Pasha expressed some apprehension.
Certainly, it would be conveyed in the spirit in which.
Please advise the constitutional authorities that written statement should be made with a great sense of responsibility.
I bow.
Yes,
And
one
Lordship,
last.
at a
one
time
last
there is
request.
ongoing conflict, at that time, instead of resolving the conflict, to start making statements saying we'll take care of immigrant problem and
Pasha, you made your point, and we have made our point.
One last request.
Now, separately
Just wait a minute. One last request. The villages that have been burned to the ground, state to begin reconstruction work so that people can go back to their homes. We
I
want
am
the state
sure
to
the
begin
state
that.
is more concerned than Mr. Gonsalves, I can assure you.
And that can happen after the militants return to their camps and surrender their weapons in accordance with the peace treaty.
Not understanding, sir.
Right now, that is the
Today we are homeless.
I think here we should.
We are the only
I think
I think it is happening is
Reconstruct these villages.
the fact that this is not just clearly a very legal proceeding in a court of law. We would not allow a forum to be dragged to any level apart from ventilating genuine legal grievances.
But geographically, what has happened, there are.
That's all we ask.
We will close this proceeding.
No
We do not want to get into areas of politics or policy.
Correct, sir.
We are very clear about what our remit as a constitutional court is.
But sir, reconstruction.
Follow the next matter.
First week of July.
Yes, first week of July.
Grateful.
Obligation also.
Lordship, if Lordship is directing that the High Court of Manipur take up that writ appeal, Lordship, I have an SLP which was mentioned on Monday, and Lordship, it's diary number 20891. Lordship may permit us, give us liberty to approach the High Court in writ appeal so that.
You can always find a writ appeal.
Lordship, we were not parties, we have moved an application.
Withdraw that.
Lordship,
You want to withdraw it?
Lordship, if Lordship is keeping it pending here, then.
No, you want to withdraw it.
Choice.
You take a choice.
You want to go to the High Court, you can go.
You go to the High Court.
Lordship, I understood the Lordship was directing, sending these matters back to the.
You're not-
Very well, Lordship. Lordship, just one prayer, nothing to do with any of this that we've asked for. Lordship, some compensation has been awarded and some claims, etc., are being filed. Lordship, because now the people who are victims of, a lot of them are outside the state. Some are in Delhi, some are flown to Guwahati, etc. So, Lordship, applications for claims may be registered in the Manipur Bhavan in each of these states. And secondly, Lordship,
That depends upon, my lord, from where you have come. If you have come from Myanmar, there would be a different standard.
Lordship, this is the problem.
Sorry.
But Mr.
No, we'll take administrative call on it.
Not the grievance. Just look at it because
I will.
Generally, people who have been displaced from Dua.
Yes.
Actually, they should not be disabled from filing claims for
Yes.
And Lordship, because now they are also looking to file FIRs, they can't go back to file those FIRs. Lordship, so 0 FIR may be registered in the jurisdictional police station where they are and may be remitted to the relevant police station of jurisdiction. That's a separate specific prayer I have in my app.
Already will consider that as well.
Lordship, that's IA 104680. Lordship, there's a specific. I'm grateful, Lord.
Support from all sides, my lord. Internet banking and all that has been affected. As soon as they can do something about it, that would be good. There are students from both sides who are not getting money here.
That also just check.
Internet is suspended.
Look at it. I'm grateful.
Grateful, Lord.